E aí pessoal, tranquilo? Eu sou o Yuri, seja bem-vindo a mais um vídeo do canal. Vamos aqui dar continuidade do The Witcher 2, onde para o último vídeo. Cadê o Geraldo? Tá ali. O que a gente vai fazer aqui? Eu tô com o script. Vou fazer o seguinte. Tem uma missãozinha aqui que tá no final do script dela, mas eu vou fazer agora porque a gente vai ter que ir na cidade. Vender os itens. Estamos muito pesado. Muito pesado. Faltando um pra ficar andando igual mula. Vamos lá na cidade. Caramba, parando pra pensar agora, a gente não tem muita coisa aqui, né? É mais ingrediente pra fazer poção. Eu vou guardar os ingredientes tudo lá no baú. Quando eu precisar. É que tá tudo scriptado. Quando tiver uma luta, se bem que a gente já tem as poções para luta, que é a andorinha, né? Temos 7 andorinhas aqui. E a gralha também, que aumenta o dano. É, basicamente temos a poção para batalha. Tem gente pra falar aqui.
I found a patient's chart in the ruins of the hospital.
You mean the burned down insane asylum?
They committed him to the asylum because he'd insisted he'd been a prisoner of the Wild Hunt. He claimed he'd been in a world without humans, where he'd seen herds of unicorns. He managed to return to our world after a year, only to find his children had died of old age. Following this, Vernon, it means he'd been to a world where time flows a lot slower.
Ah, é, as notas que a gente pegou no hospital. Eu mandei ele pra falar comigo.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, fess up. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Squietal, and he knows I'm here. We'll fight each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an inn, and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls. And things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while talking about how they'd finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. They're always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
I need information. Anything that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demiven's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist and a group of halflings.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassinations is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's evil. And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
A tatuagem de Geraldo ali completa agora.
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontarch and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's borders are guarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something called the Edirnian Voluntary Militia.
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times. The Wild Hunt's not a legend. I can prove it.
How so?
I found a manuscript whose authors contend that our world is not the only one where there's life. They also believe stars are not just twinkling points.
You want to tell me that somewhere up there, I'd find other Geralts, other dandelions living, breeding, and shame we can't meet up.
Exactly. The manuscript says vast distances are the main problem. A normal human would run out of lifetime before he got to any of those other worlds.
Besides which, you'd have to have something that could fly.
The manuscript's authors claim the Wild Hunt has found solutions to both problems. The cavalcade travels between the worlds.
Sounds a little like the ravings of a drunk dwarf. But who knows?
I need to find out. The manuscript mentions someone named Morton Collis who devoted his life to observing the hunt. Maybe I can get my hands on his research.
Mas o Alvin, se foi o Alvin, provavelmente era. Mostrou outro mundo ao Geraldo, porque ele ainda tem dúvidas. Posso falar com a atriz? Deixa eu salvar, que se startar alguma coisa. Ah, tatuagem.
Listen, you know how to remove a tattoo?
I thought you looked different. Couldn't put my finger on it, though.
Think it looks alright?
What's it of? A naked lady brandishing a sword? Geralt.
Alright, you can stop now.
Hey, I didn't give you that tattoo. There's this mixture that cleanses the tissue just beneath your skin. And to make it, I'll need green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
Well, I'm off to hunt down some herbs. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention this to Dandelion. You can stop laughing.
No, I can't.
Não vou remover não, ela não. Ela vai pro The Witcher 3, tá? Pra quem não sabe. A tatuagem. Vamos guardar os itens aqui. Beleza, acho que o resto dá pra continuar com a gente. Agora vamos lá procurar o Collins. Eu me esqueci o nome do cara. Da missão Rio Místico. Ele precisa ver as caixas postais. Vamos dar naquele cara que pega, que entrega a recompensa dos contratos. Eu esqueci totalmente o nome dele. Na verdade, não esqueci até onde ele tá. Beleza, é o Luzmis. Ele fica embaixo, velho. Nessa casinha de baixo. Essa daqui? A gente não entrou aqui, não? Aparentemente não. Esse carinha aqui.
On your desk, is that a drop box for the Royal Post?
Yes, I am the local royal postmaster. One of my many responsibilities.
Would you mind if I looked inside?
Absolutely no problem. Enjoy your reading.
So long.
Agora sim. Pegamos 8 horas ali. Beleza, essa missão agora continua só no capítulo 2. Vamos fazer agora Assassinos do Rei. Falar com o Zoltan sobre o Scoia'tael. Vamos lá. Opa, que isso? Mais itens. Tô cheio de item de novo. Quer ver que já estamos com quase 200 de peso? Chegamos nem 100, então tá suave.
Mutant.
Mano, ainda bem que melhoraram a marcação de NPC, velho. Se lembra que não marcava onde ele ficava e não o NPC? Aí complica a minha vida demais. Tá aqui dentro? É, também não fala se tá em cima, se tá embaixo. do lado do outro. Olha ele aqui.
I spoke to the Commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
Any news?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently, there are prisoners on the barge in the port. Squirrels, no less.
A Triss tá escondendo alguma coisa da gente desde The Witcher 1. Daquela cena lá do espelho.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse in a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
Posso falar com os outros ainda?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Ai, Zoltan, vai na frente, Zoltan.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Ih, Zoltan.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. We need to go deeper into the forest. I hope they didn't change the password.
You know their password? What are you playing at, Zoltan?
All right. The Scoia'tael asked me to command a unit.
No wonder Laredo wanted you hanged.
They may have, This is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistek.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt. I know what those elfin
Mais missão de seguir?
been there once.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair. Huge horse son with a shell on its back.
An Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying. They sent us into a trap.
Tough. Let's go.
Oh meu Deus, subi no lugar errado, não era pra cá. Vai, Zoltan.
We're here. That creature prowls down there.
Right where we're supposed to meet Yorvith.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you? To think me a limp prick?
Ih, vamos lutar com uma aracna, sei lá. Deixa eu ver. Ih, cadê ele? Calma aí, deixa eu tomar uma poção, velho. Deixa eu tomar uma poçãozinha aqui. Deixa eu salvar.
This is the place the elves mentioned.
That thing approaching us is no elf.
É um aracnídeo.
Monsters are not my specialty.
Oh, meu Deus. Queen. Oh, Geraldo. Não guarda a espada. Nossa. Nossa, usei o Ard, velho. Era o Queen. Ai! Não fica na frente dela, Geraldo. Fica do lado. Morri. Nossa, eu não tenho nem ideia como é que faz pra recuperar esse sangue. Morri. Difícil, velho. Que isso? Vamos ficar esperto agora, usar o dá pra gente usar.
Take that.
Não adianta de nada isso aqui. Morreu? Deixa eu morrer. Nossa, não deu pra lutear.
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, fat gun? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Let Sultan go, Yorvith. You have me.
I have you both. A witcher apparently seeking an ugly death, and a dwarven traitor spitting on the honor of his folk.
You know what I spit on, you divot? On you, bloody squirts, riffraff, killing innocent men.
Innocent men? So agitated when you shout that, it's even funny.
I want the Kingslayer. Letho. The man whose crimes I'm accused of.
If you hadn't become Foltest's lackey, you wouldn't have been there when he was murdered. Do you really expect me to betray a useful ally?
Letho betrayed you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
Kieran Ep Esnillan is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
If you speak the truth, Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letho reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
The ruins of Kelmawed. For some reason, he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Esset, Fatke. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that fate. My life now depends on your whim, so I'm curious.
Then listen well. The two dead kings were whoresomes who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the East, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
Let's meet there. I have something to take care of first.
Vafael, Gwynblade. Just don't try any tricks.
We came here together.
Só quero
we're
pegar o
leaving
lootzinho aqui da Arachne,
No,
mas a gente
Zoltan.
vai.
Your presence might raise suspicions.
together. As you
Umas
wish.
coisas aqui.
Just don't get slaughtered.
Pronto, agora a gente pode ir. Sumiu. Eu já vim aqui? Acho que não. Deixa eu salvar. Bom que já salvou automático.
We need a ruse. Tell Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
And you?
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face-coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
I'd fail men Menhirja Tenverda.
Conquer with courage rather than strength.
Exactly. Let's go. My warriors observe us. One wrong move and you're a dead one.
Oh meu Deus, dá pra ficar ali na frente mais um pouquinho, não? Só pra não ter que andar tanto assim.
Geralt of Rivia. What's the meaning of this?
I'm here to negotiate.
Yorveth, the woodland fox, caught at last. I underestimated you.
Who are you?
You really don't remember?
I'm sick of that question.
So it's true. And here I feared that you would ruin it all. I am Letho of Gullet. I'm a Kingslayer.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
Tell me who you're working for, and the elf is yours.
We work for ourselves.
We?
The Kingslayers.
Demavend? Foltest? Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side. Now we'll cross blades. This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorveth first.
Surret and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
Surret and Ox. Who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Know the saying? The Scoia'tael are my brothers in vengeance.
You killed Foltest. You'll answer for that.
You're the only one who saw it happen. You'll do the answering.
I don't see any other way to do this. Draw your sword.
Enough of this farce! Vedrai Enlay!
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
Give me my sword.
Get the Kingslayer!
I have to kill you. Try it, but I'm no king.
Opa, tomando banho.
Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
Conheço esse lugar aí.
I see you still know how to fight.
Ah, sei que parece que a gente foi meio cuzão fazendo aquilo com o Yuri, mas o cara é um assassino, tá? Nossa. Morri. Que é isso, Loreto? Não, esse não é Loreto, não. Filho da mãe. Ah, o Queen dele é muito poderoso. Que é isso?
Why would a Witcher kill kings? I'm a Witcher no more!
Nossa. Morri. Tá, vamos tentar uma alternativa diferente. Eu tô com o personagem upado, isso se ferra, mano. Tô guardando os pontos ainda pra fazer a porcaria da conquista. Se ficar muito ruim, eu upo o personagem. Fica muito difícil, quer dizer. Morri. Nossa, eu vou ter que upar o personagem, mano. Vou ter que carregar o save bem antes. Né? Ah, já começa assim.
Why do you hound me? They
Aí me
think I
ferra.
killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy. Why would a Witcher kill kings? I'm a Witcher no more. That was long ago. So you're a hired thug now. Congratulations. Should have surrendered when you could. You fight well. The muscles remember. One thing
Nossa.
the Wild Hunt couldn't take.
A witcher and a few elves are enough to kill a king?
You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out. The others will be judged and condemned for sowing chaos.
So, why?
You were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even. Your witch is good with magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Edirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Edirn, then.
What happened? Where is he? Where's the Kingslayer?
Fled. Yorvith?
Captured. My men have taken him to Flotsam. The Kingslayer may attempt to spring him from prison.
I doubt it. He needs Triss.
Really? Why?
I've set the elves against him so he can't move through the forests. I have to find Triss first.
Follow me then. We've got
Nossa,
you
até
over.
que fim,
That
né?
changes everything.
Ah, já pensou em sair daqui sem pegar a nossa espada? Sem loot. Isso tudo. O cara não tem loot. Calma aí. Tem um pontinho verde aí. Entendi. Vai na frente, Rocha. Eu não sei onde é que tem que ir, velho. Oh, meu Deus.
What's going on, Geralt? That was a damn good fight.
Não vai falar nada, Geraldo? Não, o que eu fiz? Nossa. Ah, tem muita diferença no geral com o upado. Que isso, hein? É o pessoal combate, tá? Deixa eu até mostrar pra vocês aqui antes da gente continuar. É o pessoal combate. Aquele primeiro ali, aqui onde tá, é obrigatório pra liberar as outras árvores. Então assim que eu liberei, eu comecei a upar aqui, só peguei o que me dá força, redução de dano, essas coisas. Acho que pra essa dificuldade, redução de dano não é tão importante, porque 2 hits é morte.
We've got you over. That changes everything.
Nossa, mas tá travando, hein? Não dá pra passar.
A truly triumphant entry.
Long live Witcher Geralt! Long live Vernon Roach! Here's to you, noble lords! Long live Temeria!
It seems we've given the Commandant occasion to throw a feast.
Open barrels of the best wine. I want to see whole hogs on spits. I hereby declare a holiday. Celebrate, my lords. Today's my treat. No innkeeper or wench will take a penny from you.
Here's to our heroes.
Have a drink, Witcher.
Here's to you, Witcher.
See you, Vernon.
Right. And don't worry about our prisoner. We'll take good care of him.
Ah, caramba, agora a gente tá preso, tá bêbado. Corra pra pousada.
Then Geralt whipped out a silver chain and throttled the beast. Her eyes popped and she spasmed terribly as she drew her last breath. That's not even the best. And here he is. Honorable ladies, noble lords, allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia. I was so worried about you.
Dandelion, we need to talk.
Geralt, you're Flotsam's hero. Have a drink. Laurito's buying.
Ó o cachorro, tô gravando.
Later, Dandelion. I'm busy right now.
Won't wet your whistle with me, old friend?
I need to find Triss.
Triss? Oh, yeah, Triss. Totally forgot. She went to meet Sheila at her rented quarters to see this thingamy megascope or something. Anyway, here's to the beautiful ladies.
The ladies will have to wait. I need you. Come on.
I was lucky enough to get the key to Sheila's nest. Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble. Come on.
Beleza, temos que ir pro quarto da Cilly. Cilly, não Siri. Na parte de cima, né?
Blood. Got a bad feeling about this.
Sangue? Ah, tá.
Not good.
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues.
Tem gigante morto aqui.
Sheila's bodyguard. His neck's broken. No wounds. So that's not his blood.
Triss enters, breaks the guard's neck, then wounds herself?
Nota
That's
cuidadosamente rabiscada.
What a mess. Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything.
I don't get it. Someone else had to be here.
Dandelion, look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The
Wait.
brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go.
Corra para o bordel acima da pousada. No caso, o quarto do lado da Cilly.
Hey!
E... É. Tem que falar com ela?
Welcome, Dandelion. You're in luck. Freebies today. But you still have to pay for a tag team.
Durai, this is Witcher Geralt. We just want to talk.
Tell us who used this room most recently.
Margot and me.
Margot?
The madam.
What is it you want?
Triss Marigold. Red-headed sorceress. She was in the next room. Do you know what happened to her?
We weren't spying. I know nothing.
There's no need to be scared. Just tell us what you saw. I know you looked through the peephole.
Margot was nervous about the holiday. She told the girls to give freebies today. Then she took me to my room and we made love. Just as I was, well, we heard voices and Margot started spying. It was the sorceress and Cedric.
Are you sure?
Yes. We started fighting for the peephole, but finally Margot let me take a peek. Triss said she was going to see who the Ice Queen had spoken to recently. She approached the mirror and whispered something. There was a flash and a terrible-looking man popped out of the mirror.
What did he look like?
Like a worm. A hungry old worm.
Huh. I wonder...
Triss was aghast, and the worm said, "Why so pale, Marigold? Have you seen a ghost?" Then he smiled maliciously, and...
Que isso?
Why so pale, Marigold? Seen a ghost? What is it now?
Greetings, Death Mold. I wondered who Sheila had been talking to recently.
Spying on each other, eh? That's new. What's your business?
I'm pursuing the Kingslayer. Maybe you've heard something.
Oh, that gives me the chills. Whoever he is, he's done for.
You'll change your mind when the Kingslayer nails your ruler.
Marigold, think as befits a mage, because right now you bring shame to all sorcerers. Foltest is dead. It's your fault, and as rumor has it, your Witcher lovers too.
You don't believe that.
What I believe matters little. The rumors do. You and your Witcher are finished in Temeria, unless you catch the culprit.
What did Sheila want from you?
Why would I tell you?
Because you hate her and only dislike me? You wouldn't miss the tiniest chance to make her life miserable.
You're right. Sheila wants to unsaddle me to take my place at Henselt's side.
Henselt hates sorceresses.
Henselt lost his son and is having problems siring an heir. He is no longer a young man. She promised him offspring, said she'd guarantee a child if he finds a young, strong woman. He just need to...
I know where children come from.
prove she's lying, and I'll be most appreciative.
I can't, which means you've got a problem.
Slow down. I still play first fiddle, you know.
What's Henselt up to?
Are you out of your mind, Marigold? Be glad I'm even talking to you.
I need to know what's going on. Help me, Deathmold, and I'll return the favor.
You know nothing useful to me, and I don't want your graces. You don't tickle my fancy.
You've heard that Philippa has left Redania?
Yes. Do you know where she is?
I do. But first you'll answer my question.
Fine. A single question in exchange for information on Philippa.
What does Sheila want? What's her price for that miraculous cure?
A seat on the Royal Council and the title to 3 alchemical shops which give above £300 in yearly revenue.
Well, well.
If I had a say in this, I'd set the dogs on her. Your turn, Marigold.
Philippa's in Vergen, a small town near the Cadweni-Adurnian border.
I know its location very well. The remnants of Eden's army have assembled there, led by a lass said to have killed a dragon.
Who's the girl?
She commands a rabble of peasants, poor noblemen, and non-humans. Even Prince Stennis Demaven's son can't disregard her. But that's of no consequence. Henselt will trample those vermin and chase them off with whips. What's Philippa doing there?
Telling you won't pay off, Deathmold. You know too little. Farewell.
That's all. I didn't hear or see anything else.
Dandelion, who's Philippa? Do you know her?
Philippa Eilhart, a sorceress counselor to King Radovid of Redania. She's a grand mistress of the world's most fetid cuisine, politics. She's amoral in a crystalline way, so devoid of conscience that she's a phenomenon. Rumor is she's out of favor at the Redanian court, which, if true, she probably arranged herself in order to leave the capital.
Dandelion, this is confusing. What do you make of it?
Later, Witcher. We need to find Triss.
Have you ever spied on Sheila?
I tried, but she always cast a spell and I couldn't hear or see a thing.
Every time?
She forgot once. But she just sat before those mirrors and whispered, "Where are you? Where?" That's all.
What happened to Triss and Cedric?
I've no idea. Margot pushed me away to get a peek herself, but I heard a smash, shouting and a fight. Margot covered the people with a picture she was pale and told me to keep my mouth shut. We sat for a while and left only when all was quiet. Margot went to her room and I haven't seen her since. But I noticed Cedric staggering away down the alley that leads towards the forest.
Dandelion, wait here. I'm going to find Cedric.
What about Margot?
Right. We should look for her first.
Agora que eu vi o pingente no pescoço dela. Vamos procurar a Margot. Deve estar no quarto dela. Lá embaixo.
At Oysternan stood by her town.
Esse é o quarto da Margot, não? Olha o dano dela de Samantha. Oh, meu Deus.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Strigged style?
Esse aqui?
No, tell me. He downs the flat, tries to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
Damn, we're too late.
Why did she?
Doubt we'll ever know. I'm getting Cedric.
Carta de despedida da Maru. Opa. Upamos. Entendi o que foi. Os spoiler são uma bosta mesmo. Fiz certo em denunciar, em deixar o Yorvet com o Rush. Vazemos então. Seguinte, esse vídeo ficou muito longo. Eu não sei como vai ficar a edição. Mas eu vou ficando por aqui. Se você gostar, deixa o like, se inscreve. Espero vocês no próximo vídeo lá. A gente continua. Valeu, falou, até mais.